everybody. Welcome to Tpull's Corner. This is your host, Travis, and we are starting to wrap up a week of Theme Card Week. And the theme card for this week has been Peer into the Abyss. It's one of my favorite cards. And if you haven't checked out the earlier videos, we've shown you at least 3 different ways that you can combine the card. Now we're going to do something kind of interesting and try and mash a couple of them up into one by using Emergent Ultimatum, if we can. So the way it works is you've got the 2 winning combos. You've got Peer into the Abyss and Teferi's Tutelage, where we can make us draw, and they'll mill 2 cards for every card that we draw, and we'll mill out their deck. We've also got 3 copies of Underworld Dreams and Peer into the Abyss, where we can make them draw with Underworld Dreams out, and they'll just take a point of damage for every card that they draw. Okay? So the goal of this is, if we can't just get them out normally, then we'll wait until we have an Emergent Ultimatum, and when we have, hopefully we have one of the 3, okay? We're going to use Emergent Ultimatum to go get the other 2 if they give them to us. If they don't want to give them to us, they've got to give, if we choose 3 cards, they've got to give 2 cards to us, right? So if the choices are among 2 of those, we're going to get at least one of them. So if we have Underworld Dreams or Teferi's Tutelage already out on the battlefield, we're basically going to get the winning combination through Emergent Ultimatum. The one thing that we can't do is we can't really necessarily draw Emergent Ultimatum and then go for all 3 because we don't have any. Okay, because if you get Peer into the Abyss, Teferi's Tutelage, and Underworld Dreams, they're going to give us Underworld Dreams and Teferi's Tutelage, and they're going to throw Peer into the Abyss back into the deck. So it only works if we go for 2 of the 3 pieces, not all 3 at the same time. So the key thing that you want to do is you want to give a couple of threats. If they recognize the combo, then we choose something else, like for the 3rd one, Ashiok, Nightmare Muse maybe, or Covetous Urge, or Extinction Event. Something that, under the current battlefield conditions that are underway, they really don't want to have happen. And we're just sort of, if we choose something like Ashiok, you're just sort of hoping to distract them with something nice and big and shiny so they don't spot that we just pulled the winning combination. The other big thing you need to keep in mind is that the first in last out effects. So if you do get to choose Underworld Dreams and Peer into the Abyss, you need to make sure which one you choose first, because the first one that you choose is going to be the last one that's cast. So you choose Peer first and then Underworld Dreams. Underworld Dreams gets played first and then Peer takes effect. Okay, if you do the reverse, it's not going to work. All right, so the rest of the deck. We've got only 8 creatures, 23 lands. We've got Shadow Spear, Traveler's Amulet to help us get land, a couple of Heartless Axe, 1 Wishclaw Talisman. We might use this to go get Emergent Ultimatum. 3 Elysian Caryatids for mana. 2 Kazandu Nectar Pots for life. A couple of Lotus Cobras to get the exact right kind of mana that we want. Mazemind Tome to draw through the deck. The 1 copy of Teferi's Tutelage. 1 Thirst for Meaning to draw through our deck. And then we got some control stuff for removal. Inevitable End, Soul Shatter, Suffocating Fumes, 1 Grim Tutor, another search card we commonly use with this deck. Pestilent Haze. This we can remove 2 loyalty counters from each Planeswalker, or we can do -2/-2 to all creatures. That includes our own. So we got to be careful with that one. The 3 copies of Underworld Dreams. 1 Cultivate to get the right lands out. Roiling Regoth, again, ramp. Skyclave Relic. A nice little kicker. If we get enough into it, we can get 3 of those that give us 1 mana of any color. You can see that I've got a lot of different ramp cards in here and a lot of ways to draw specific colors out. Basically because we've got this requirement. It was bad enough when we needed 3 black mana in a row for Peer into the Abyss. Now we're also going to need 3 greens and 2 blues in a row for Emergent Ultimatum. So we need to make sure that we don't have any mana problems. 1 Extinction Event for board wipe. 1 Once in Future, so we can look at what's coming up. Covetous Urge, reveal what they have in their hand and take something good from them. 1 Voracious Great Shark that allows us to counter a target artifact or creature spell. Shadow's Verdict to get rid of all their small ones. Ashiok Nightmare Muses are 1 Planeswalker that's vicious. 1 Epitaph Golem, in case we face a mill deck, we can put target cards from our graveyard on the bottom of our library and get some of them back. Bad Deal, you can get a couple of life back. Well, everybody loses 2 life. We'll draw 2 cards and lose 2. The opponent loses 2 cards there. Our 1 copy of Seagate Restoration we seem to always have in every deck, and 1 copy of Peer into the Abyss, and 2 copies of Emergent Ultimatum. Should we have more copies of the different cards? Maybe, but we're at the 60 card limit right now. We're going to take this one out for a spin and see if we've got the right balance of the cards. It's kind of a fun thing that I like to do, just because you see a lot of concept decks and they always have 4 copies of this and 4 copies of this and 4 copies of that. And I think it's better to find a balance sometimes for these kind of powerful cards, that maybe you don't need all of those copies in the deck to make it work right. You just need to get 1 copy off just right. And we're only playing best of 1, so it's not like we need to worry about losing the element of surprise with best of 3. And to be honest, I don't have a lot of decks that use Emergent Ultimatum, as popular as that was in the last round of Meta. So, you know, maybe they'll be unprepared for it coming from me. I don't know. We're about to find out. But if this is your first time at Tpull's Corner, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, share the videos with a friend. If you've been around before and still haven't managed to get yourself to click those buttons, click the buttons! What's holding you back? All right, here we go. We're going to take it out for a spin. We're up against a Muppet. Okay. With only 8 creatures, you may be wondering why I have Shadow Sphere. A couple of reasons. One is just I always keep coming up against Kiribes's Sea God, or at least I used to. And that gets rid of the hexproof from Kiora. But also, if I do get a creature down, I'm probably going to need the lifelink at that point. They're going for the ramp right away. Sometimes ramp means big creatures, sometimes it means card draw. So if it's card draw, we're going to make them pay for it now. Still looking to go get more and more land. Okay, let's go get... Got all the black mana we need. Guess we'll go get the green. That way we have all the green we need. Bring you back. The ramp has them outpacing us pretty fast. If they got a powerful card like that, we could be in trouble, yes? Mm-hmm. Okay, that card is a problem, so we are going to have to get rid of it. So... odds it is. Please tell me you don't have 2 of those in a row. More ramp. Are we playing an ultimatum deck as well? Is that what they're getting all the ramp out for? Ooh. They want to exile some stuff themselves, do they? Alright, let's see. If we put this guy out first... we didn't really need the extra mod for anything. Now you can exile, but you can only exile one. Bookworm is vicious. Alright, not quite enough to kill a bookworm, but combined with suffocating fumes it might be. And this card, unless they remove it, should be able to keep the other two from attacking. The question is, does he want to use exile and remove it now? He wants to remove the Shadow Sphere. Bring that back up. Not leaving me many choices either, is he? Fractals. That's going to be a big fractal, too. Alright, we'll give him up. We've only had the one removal card. We've got a lot of lands. We do need a little removal at some point. Okay. I don't have the right land. The game is freezing. Hang on. Come on. Don't die on me yet. Put you out. Go get you. Put you down. Be done. Sorcery, though, it doesn't count as an artifact or a creature, so I could be in mucho trouble right now. This isn't necessarily going to help me. Whirling Regrowth. By all means. Let's thin out the deck. Not enough, not enough, not enough. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put him down. Not enough. Put that down. Not enough. I just flooded out with too many lands the whole way. Here, we'll kill that land. Not an auspicious showing. I only got one part of the combination, but I got it 3 times. That is not really what we want to do. Alright. Got an ultimatum already. We just need 5 other specific lands and we'll be good to go. we might have trouble with that idea. One of the problems you'd hope with the new expansions coming out would change things is if the rogue decks wouldn't quite take so long to do all their stuff. Oh great, the one card I need is the very card that they got rid of. Okay, so are you telling me, Magic, that I need to have more than one copy of that in my deck? Is that the main point? We can't go back and tweak the deck. I've got the answer to all of his stuff, but is the deck going to give it to me? I need at least one more land. Caryatid would have been nice. That land does me no good right now. I guess, well, I can go search for something, I guess. I want to go get the extinction event right now. They're both odd, and my guy's even, so we'll do it. Already got me down to 13. Well, 3 of that was me. Notice he has Hall of Storm Giants as well. So that could be a problem in a couple more turns. I'm debating taking out Shadow's Verdict because the few creatures that I have are the small ones as well, so it may hurt me as much as them. He's being real careful. Manual tapping. Okay, so he wants to use the instant or sorcery to pump her up, and then probably use Hall of Oracles to add another counter on someone. So he's being very slow and deliberate. Hey, look, deliberate. Let's get rid of all the odds. Thank you, sir. But I'm all tapped out, basically. Really, deck, the 2 most powerful cards in my hand, except the one I really wanted, which you made sure to get rid of the first card, and you give me both of those now. Alright, let's just attack. He shouldn't want to trade. Wonder if I could have countered that. No. Artifact or creature spell only. I could have used my flash to bring it in, that's why it highlighted, but I couldn't counter anything. Ah, that one I can counter. No artifact for him to take from me. But the worm has turned a little bit on him. Ew. I can't kick that yet. Darn it. Okay, we'll put this guy down. And we'll attack with my great shark. Because he's great. I think that's another animal's tagline. Looks like a pretty good shark, though, doesn't he? How much do you need? 6? So you could activate that now. I would be forced to block. Is he going to do nothing? And no, he is going to attack. Okay, wait. Changed his mind. Okay. Alright. Let's make this green. And we'll go get blue. And we'll go get another green. Why not? Do you have a counter spell? He's going to let me do it. Wow. Okay, so we'll start with Underworld Dreams. They've got to be different. We don't have Peer into the Abyss anymore. And it's got to be monocolored, so I can't draw the Planeswalker like I wanted. We could do... Do I want to do Bad Deal? We could do Bad Deal. And we can do Seagate Restoration. Not quite as bad without Peer into the Abyss as a win condition. How much in there is really threatening? Let's see what he throws back into the deck. If he gets rid of Bad Deal and lets me have these two, that actually could hurt him. Okay, so he got rid of Underworld Dreams. So I'm going to do this one and this one, so I draw these cards first. Maybe I should have drawn these first, but oh well. He was holding on to lands? Great. Alright, I don't want to attack. He's keeping all his mana dry for Hall of Storm Giants. Made him think. Made him think. You could pump this up. There you go. but he didn't attack. Okay, so let's do that. Ta-da! And we had another Emergent Ultimatum that we could have got up to more mischief. Plus, just in case you think that this was a lost cause, that Peer into the Abyss, I had a chance to put it from my target card from the graveyard. I could have put it on the bottom of my library, and then went fishing for stuff like, you know, as soon as it was on the bottom of the library, I could get it through the second Emergent Ultimatum again. So it would have taken a couple turns, but that's kind of why Epitaph Golem is in there. So do I need a second copy of Peer in there, or is this enough protection? Interesting questions to ask. For now, we'll just be happy that we won and leave it at that. Yeah, that's worth a shot. As always, play your tap lands first. Save the choice ones for later. Play the analog ones next. One of his lands is Axgard Armory, so we're going to be looking for maybe equipment deck. Maybe nasty enchantments he can put on his creatures. Okay, so if he recognizes what's going on, he's going to have to take Suffocating Fumes. He doesn't take Suffocating Fumes. Really? You take my most expensive card, that I'm not going to get to for one. Okay. Kill those guys now. All right. Does depriving you of 2 lands hinder you in any way whatsoever? Probably not.
My devotion to victory was forged in hellfire. For Avernus and for victory!
Okay, what else are we getting rid of? Grim Bounty, Cave of the Frost Dragon. Okay, so what do I need to do here? Let's go look for a card. Soul Shatter? Yeah, I guess so. And get an island. making good use out of his 0/4, isn't he?
Spill their blood.
She's bloodthirsty, isn't she? Okay, Nadar can be a pain, so good that we're rid of him. Say goodbye to the Planeswalker. Because you were getting right up there for your emblem, and your emblem could have ruined the entire game for me. Oops. That's not really an oops. You didn't know I had that card. Piece of painter? Okay. Oh, good. We got rid of Bruenor. Okay, let's see. They get an additional counter, which renders my Heartless Axe completely worthless. So, you die. Unless you got something to save him. Indestructible. Nope. Interesting choice. Vorpal Sword. Are you going to get all of the black mana from your treasures? You've only got one source right now. I'm curious. What do you got? I like that one. Artifact or enchantment, eh? Gross.
If we work together, we can achieve peace.
Just everything that he does pumps up the creatures more and more each time.
My sand will protect you.
I have not been getting enough land. Alright, I guess we'll get rid of you now. Bring you out. See what we've got coming up. Do I take the land or don't I? He can pump himself up just by submitting 0, but he doesn't seem to know that.
We must adjust our tactics.
Treasure chest. Okay.
Leave me in peace.
Yeah, let's do this. It may hurt us, but what do we need still? We need at least one green. There we go. So now we have both pieces of the other end of the combination out. If we get Emergent Ultimatum, all we need is to get Pure out. Draw 3 cards. That takes care of the life that you just gained. But you do have the 3 cards. More equipment. Goblin Morningstar. Okay. You're thinking too much, dude. Yeah, now you realize you can +1. It's too late.
Oketra's love is your shield.
Got rid of the lands. We might just, I didn't know this was going to turn into a mill deck, but here. You get rid of 2 of your cards. He's been holding on to 2 lands. What did we have left? Not a whole lot. Just a couple of venture into the dungeons. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of you. I was thinking of using Pestilent Haze, but maybe we'll just use that if he gets this down instead. All right. Let's just get rid of everybody. And then I'm the only one who has something. That seems fair. Doesn't have anything that increases his toughness. Oh, that's going to be game. Don't need Peer into the Abyss. Wait. Oh, that didn't mill him nearly enough. Alright, let's draw another card. There we go. 50 feet of rope. Sparring regimen. I guess that's enough. As long as this one card isn't removal. You can make him an 8/3 creature, but he won't have trample, right? Oh, he does have trample. But you don't have a second source of black mana. Look at your library. You got one card. Yeah, that's a big old whiff. No, I didn't mean to do that. We just passed the blocker. Yep, he knew he was gone. We managed to mill him out just before we got our winning condition card. Okay, let's see what we want to do. My computer was a little sluggish there. I'm not sure if it picked up the beginning of this battle or not. But we'll try and hang out here and see if we can actually use Emergent Ultimatum. One of the drawbacks sometimes of a lot of the decks I put together is it has a winning combination, but I usually don't have only that winning combination. I usually try to make the deck a little resilient, so a lot of times I end up winning before I can get the combination in place. Yes, it's a hard life. And then you have very complicated games like this one where it's turn 3 and, you know, they could play a land or a spell and they're frozen by paralysis. And they do nothing. Well, if you're going to do nothing, I'm not going to do nothing. No, wait. That's a double negative. If you're going to do nothing, I'm also going to do nothing. I know you're there. Make a move. There you go. You can do it. So we're the Eye Twitch, Shambling Ghast, Pest deck. Is that what we are? Go ahead. Bring all your pests together in one place. We'll just get rid of all those guys right now. No treasure for you. No gaining life for you. No getting into the sideboard for you.
Envy the strong, for they consume the... Aren't I generous?
Do I look like I'm scared of Wolf?
We will... My power is for annihilation.
So with Loth, you draw a card and you lose a life. Now you're going to draw a card and lose 2 life.
I am death. Swift. My words are for ambitious minds. My army ever grows.
Use a little bit more removal.
You, into the fray.
Whatever.
New job, new life, new opportunities.
Do you have enough planeswalkers?
Ugh! There has to be an answer here.
Okay. Let's just go get Emergent Ultimatum now. See, this is the problem. I got enough to go search for Emergent Ultimatum. Why don't I just go to the Abyss? Just end it. Just end it all now. Just do that. Here, here's another one of these. I mean, why search for Emergent Ultimatum and then get them to try and take Peer into the Abyss? When I can just search for Peer into the Abyss and get Peer into the Abyss. Because I already got one part of the combo there.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Get in formation.
Let me know when he's done. Seems like you did a lot this turn, didn't it? Nine life. How many triggers? 38? That should be enough. You want to count them one at a time? Ooh, maybe he's going to sit there and rope me some more. Well, let's wave goodbye, bear.
Aren't I the generous one?
The bear. Say goodnight, Baldur. Ta-da! Okay, I like having Emergent Ultimatum and one piece of the combo up front. If we can survive, that's a promising sign. Over 100 cards. You know, you really should eat a little bit more. Hey! That was ideal conditions. What do you think you're doing? Okay, and how am I supposed to win this way? You know what? We got Emergent Ultimatum in our opening hand. We're just going to take it. We're just going to see how far we can go with this. I'm up against the Ghetto. Mr. Ghetto. Let's see. Come on. What are we gonna take? I guess one of those. And then one of these. No. I don't want to take damage that early. Oh, that hurts. Let's normally copy that card. Alright, what do you got? Land, Froghemoth, and Terror. I want... Which one do I want? I guess I'll take Froghemoth. Bring down the dragon. Thank you. Gotcha. Trade accepted. Ooh, and he has haste. Let's see. I get to exile that many target cards from the graveyard and put a 1/1 counter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I like Froghemoth. Why don't I have one of him in this deck? Wait! No! I was so close to getting enough mana to use my Emergent Ultimatum. Ugh. I should have learned somehow. I should have stalled. I don't know. I should have done something to make him hang around longer. What good does it do me to have a killer combination if I can never get to it? Well, it wasn't my deck that beat him this time. It was his own deck. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It looks like enough mana capabilities. 126 cards there. So 133 total. What else you gonna put down? Let's get rid of Speaker now then. And we'll get rid of you now. Hello, Heliod. How are you doing? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Target a card to return to your hand. Target a card to put on top of your pay adamant. Put them both in my hand. Soul Shot. Again. That is so nice. I knew I had that card in my deck for a reason. Recycle removal. Ugh, how many cards are you gonna have? Let's draw 3 cards. Discard an enchantment card. No. Let's get rid of one of you and one of you. And we'll play you now. And we'll play you now. And we might as well go see what else is out there. Ashiok. I like Ashiok. Yeah, he's going to destroy my enchantment.
There is little as exquisite as the ardent. All your fears are given form. Fear your failure.
Okay, we're getting kind of flooded out with land here.
Creeping progeny.
I guess that's all we'll do. I got maybe a 10% chance of getting some much needed removal. He'll finish taking out Ashiok now. The flying plus of vigilance was enough of a problem. Now he's going to have lifelink and counter gain and venture into the dungeon every time. It took you that long to figure out you could benefit from gaining 1 life with Heliod on the board. You should just kill yourself now.
I abandoned my work.
Seriously, deck? Kind of running out of land here. Do anything I want as long as you'll give me something other than the land. Or a ramp card. This is the problem with the venture into the dungeons. Sometimes they take a long time. Oh, we lost 2 more flyers. Ugh. Okay. I think it's fair to say that the deck does not want me to win. Magic has decided I won too many rounds with this particular deck, and I must be punished. I must be given nothing but ramp and land spells. That's it. Nothing else is allowed. Okay, I'll give you 1 more chance, deck. I need Emergent Ultimatum next, please. That is not Emergent Ultimatum. Okay, I'm going to keep this game in here. But my crack editing team go through, fast forward through all the footage. I just want to show you what happens. Yeah. That's all I got. I don't know how many times in a row that was. I'm not sure what he was waiting for either. We're gone. That is not a lot of land. Now well. Nope. Let's see. If we do this again, and we sacrifice this, to go get another green, then we can sacrifice this to go get another green. And we can still destroy a creature. Nice. He just brings him back. After all that effort I took. Oh no, I like my Lotus Cobra too much now. Let's put my removal back in the deck. He looks familiar. Let's just stick some more stuff back in there. Got my whole deck back. Thought I was going to let him through, didn't you? The cool thing is, you can see them all in the order they're at, too. Hey! I can't really bring him back. Okay, get rid of the enchantment card. Yeah. Let's get rid of that card. So you 2, 4, 5. I don't have enough right now for that. But I can bring this one down. And then I can activate it and bring back my third green. Bring that down. Why don't you bring down another Mire Triton or Savage Gorger? That is neither. Fine. Alright. We're gonna go look for stuff. Okay. We will get Peer into the Abyss, Underworld Dreams, and I guess just a simple removal, like Heartless Act. getting rid of Peer into the Abyss. Aww. No way. No way. Target you. Play you. He didn't know the combo. Must have been. Alright, there you go. Peer into the Abyss with Underworld Dreams using... Bum, 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 bum. I'm sorry, it's in Exile. Emergent Ultimatum. And that's why we call this particular deck Emergent Peer. Alright. That was good. That was exactly what I needed to show the deck could do. Alright, that's yet another deck showing how to use Peer into the Abyss. It was a little bit more overly complicated than it really needed to be, right? Because we're used to having the Peer into the Abyss with the Underworld Dreams combo, or having it with the Teferi's Tutelage. And I've made, the first deck that I made and showed for this week had both of those in it with that, so that we had the choice between the two combos. Trying to use Emergent Ultimatum to get the combo, you end up winning or losing before you usually get everything in place. But that last match went pretty fun. I was kind of surprised that he chose those two cards. Now he knows what that winning condition is, and he will probably never make that mistake again in his entire life. Alright, so my lesson is that I need to learn to enunciate the word deck clearly and not have a slip of the tongue and talk too quickly. And we've got... Let's see, how many other decks do we have? Shall we give you a peek at what we've got left on the pier? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we started with Underworld Pier, then we went to Altar Pier. Next was Pier Ramp, and then Blue Pier. And then I believe the order we did was Idyllic, Search Draw, Pier Dreams, and Emergent Pier. So you thought we were done, but I didn't really do a deck with red in it. So tomorrow's deck is going to be Dragon Pier. And we're going to use Peer into the Abyss with dragons. It'll be fun. Come back tomorrow. There's always another deck around the corner. Have a good one.